What's up? Welcome back to the college MyCareer. It's Steve, and today we got 2 more games. I think we have like 7 more before the March Madness tournament, so we're getting near the end of the regular season. I guess the narratives you could say going into this one, as we are playing against Missouri and Gonzaga. Spoiler alert, I pop the F off against Gonzaga. The story, I would say, is we did just come off a win against Florida, but before that we had been on a little bit of a losing streak, which was rare for us. We had been the #1 team most of the season. Now we're down to number 3. We got a very underrated 13-10 Missouri team who is currently in the Sweet 16 playoff as we are underway. They're going to win the tip here. Bringing it up is Mitchell. I don't believe, no, Missouri was a first-round March Madness team, so this is good to have them in this roster. And that is a nice bump shoulder as we're going to get a layup on us to start the day here at home as we're playing against an SEC opponent. Hey! Rising up, slamming it down with one singular fist. It's 4-all. An SEC game, of course. We're 21-7, so we're comfortably in the tournament, but we're still wanting to test ourselves as I'm giving up an open 3 there. That is a green bean money machine. We're trying to play our best as we're ramping up, getting ready for the tournament. I'm expecting us to be probably like a top 4 or 5 seed, maybe even battle for number 2 or number 1. I do think, though, we're off to a rough start, and this is the thing. Against Missouri, we got to get in our bag of just dominating teams. It's been a minute since we've had a blowout win. A lot of close games recently. That's another turnover. Missouri is off to the races, and this is a rough start for the Tennessee Vols. A 9-0 run for the Tigers. It was just 4-4. I got to get some highlights going. 2 points, 1 assist, not enough for your current player of the year. Here's a screen and roll. That's enough space from Ahmed, and I will slam that down. 13-6, down 7 here in the first quarter. A minute on the screen. Do a little roll for me. I got to stop throwing that, man. The tournament's around the corner. Mess around, you're going to find out. 3-ball! Oh my goodness, Missouri is just balling right now. We look stunned. We don't look like the same team we were at the start of the year, and I'm growing more and more frustrated. Amen. That's a nice touch finish right there. We'll add an assist. It's just a rough start to the game. We're on damage control right now. Let's get this back. Thought about the 3. Little screen and roll. Akpara can give me a better one. Here we go again. That's enough space. They're going to flop it. I will green bean the lay. Close to the end of the first quarter right here. 16-10, Missouri with the ball. Can they add on to an explosive first quarter? I will bump steal. Nice defensive play, making him fumble the ball right there. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Got a little bit of a recovery, but we do get subbed back, and the bench does their job. It's only a 2-point game. Missouri will miss the jump shot. Here we go. Halfway through the second quarter after getting subbed out. We can take the lead here on this possession. That's going to be a pump fake. It works. Amen. He draws the contact. That'll be a nice finish off the glass. We're all tied up, 23-all, and we got the ball back. That's enough space. Amen! Beautiful big body screen. 4-0 run as soon as we sub in 2-phone baby Steve. 2-point game. 2 minutes left here in this second quarter. Ball playing some defense now. Mitchell, that's going to be a nice pick and roll to the paint. Oh my goodness. All tied up, 25, minute and a half. Pump fake got him flying. He really thought I was about to shoot that 3 instead. Another dish to Amen. We've got 18-3. 10-3. My goodness, 10-1-3. I'm a little bit over my skis. I'm manifesting my future stats. Getting a rebound right there. We're up 2. Hand it over to Gillespie. Back to me. 5 seconds in the half. Here we go. Amen. That's a fading 3. That's not going to do it. That is going to be no good. We go into halftime. We do recover the lead against Missouri, but they clearly came to play, making tough shots, playing adequate defense, holding us to a 10-point first half. 10-2-3 is our stat line as we start the second half. Here we go. Trying to get back in our good graces. That is an alley-oop finish right there. We just want to be in a groove going into this tournament, and right now we are having close games against good teams, and it's just been a minute since a blowout, man. That's going to be a tween crosseroo. Steve! What a finish right there. Just refusing to be stopped at the cup. That man can fly. trying the tween action again. Gillespie was open. He thought about it. Gillespie, they're going to try and steal from him. Aim it. Deep three is cash. Brrr. Trying to get a little bit of separation here. Up 5 now. 34-29. 5 minutes left here in this third quarter. Randall, jump shot, cash. Got it. Refusing to go away. Randall's had a good game. The screen and roll. Do I have the open space? The pick and roll works perfectly. That's a free 2 points right there. Up to 14 on the game using my slashing ability. 5-point game here. 3.5 left in the third quarter. That's a missed hook shot. Do I have transition space? Not really. They're coming up top. Swing it and get a little screen and roll. That's going to work again. Do I have the space to shoot a 3? Brrr. Big shot. 8-point lead right now. 39-31. 3.5 to go here in this third quarter. Stone. That's a nice back roll from Randall. I tried to help, but that's a wide open 3. Missouri is matching our energy and pace. Timeout balls. Big shot right there. 17-2-3 for ball. Mitchell's got it. Needs some hydration. They're just gonna throw the oop up. How do I stop that, bro? Randall with another big play. We're still up 3. Missouri's got the ball here late in the third. Stone gonna get a screen. I can see this unfolding already. I'm trying to help. I tried to stop and prevent the 3, and I gave up a free dunk. Only down 1, but I'll respond right back. Little hey. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Ugh. Got springs in my calves that help me jump so far and wide. Swinging it over to Stone. Stone behind the arc. Gonna call a screen. He's got an open 3. That's a screen. Jeez. I know the CPU is capable of that. 12-4 run for Missouri. I will take it right back and get fouled. Trying to break the ice here. All tied up at 43. Missouri on a bit of a run. We'll end it with a free throw right there. Up to 23 points on the game. Doing what I can offensively to help the squad out. Up 2. Holding for the last shot of the third quarter. 15 seconds. We're aura farming right now. The moment, the crowd, the stands, the orange, GBO, throwing the oop! Amen! He's gonna soar! He's gonna fly like he's gonna poop! Oh my goodness, and they finished the tough full court lay. Just to deflate my momentum. Estrella, full court, didn't even get it off. We're up 2 going into the fourth quarter. Missouri is putting on a clinic. We would get subbed back in halfway through the fourth. We've got an 8-point lead. Randall missed. Maybe I'm the problem. The bench has really done well today and is hopefully why we're going to win this game. Amari Evans was open. I kicked it out. He's going to pump fake. The defense will recover. Here's the screen for Akpara. I've got space to... Maybe I'm not the problem. 26-3-4 for ball. That 3-pointer will give us a double-digit lead. Randall, Missouri refusing to go away. They're going to fight. What a shot right there. 8-point game, less than 2 minutes to go. We bar them from a miracle. We're looking good. Amen's wide open. They tried to cheat the screen and roll. That'll get us back to a 10-point game. Good finish. The best 1-2 punch in college basketball. 10-point game here. It is looking far and over from Missouri. Mid-range. I only did the midi one because it's a midi. You know, a little mid-range. And that is going to do it. The Vols get a much-needed double-digit win. Let me add on a little just to get the 30 ball. 30 ball. 72-58 is your final score. The Vols are back to a winning streak, 2-game winning streak against 2 SEC opponents, Florida and Missouri. We are now off to play Gonzaga. 33-6 a steal, only 2 for 7 on threes. Definitely got to improve that in the tournament. Ament was everywhere today. Grant Hurst off the bench, of course, was good. Mazamba, and then the rest of the guys just a bucket. And then Nicholas Randall played great today. 15-4, 4 and a steal. You had Stone and Boateng. They played good, and now we got Gonzaga. Gonzaga, another good team. They're a 3 seed in the tournament in real life, but 10-20 here in the sim, just not playing well in the sim. And looking at the standings, Illinois has really separated as the 1 seed, a team that beat us at 27-3. Them and Oklahoma have clinched. Us and Louisville are pretty even. Arizona 22-10. Duke, who we play in the next video, 20-8. Purdue, Houston, Syracuse, Arkansas, Texas, USC, there's Missouri, who we just played, Michigan State, BYU, and Kentucky round out your top 16, but still knocking on the door of the playoffs. Michigan, NC State, Kansas, Washington, Alabama, certainly still in the fight at 500. Even UCLA 1 negative. They need to go on a win streak. Might be over for North Carolina. Probably over for Iowa State, UConn, San Diego State, Ohio State, Florida, Gonzaga, amongst the teams that are more than likely dead. But still, looking at the roster, I mean, they got Graham Ike, Braden Huff. They've got some guys. But we're the home team. I'm going to throw on the orange uniforms here. Let's get it to a 3-game winning streak. I do not want to lose to another good but underwhelming non-tournament team. Obviously, all the teams are going to be talented, but spoiler alert, Gonzaga never stood a chance. There is EK swatted by Amen. Ball running the court. Ball, I'm feeling like having a day, but it'll be Akpara starting out, and you know it's going to be a good game when the CPU is getting buckets for you. Ball on the pump fake. Ball on the tween. Ball just getting started. Punching it home. What a play. That kid's got handles. Boom. 4-0. Gonzaga looking for their first basket. I'm on St. Mary, St. Joseph, St. Pete. That's going to be Amari Evans on the steal, getting it up to Akpara. The good pass to Amen, who switches hands and finishes. What kind of transition defense are we feeling like? Gonzaga finally on the board. Unfortunately, number 13's got the ball, and he's pretty angry. Number 13 will get an assist. The best 1-2 punch in college basketball, Nate. Amen. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Akpara will screen and roll. Ball over to Gillespie. Ball. Top of the key. Ball calls for the screen. 8-4. Gonzaga's keeping up. But spoiler alert, they're not going to for very long. Ugh. 10-6, man. Gonzaga's, they're fighting. We're down 4. Screen and roll. I got to take advantage of this. Hey. 12-6 now. We're back in the stop category. Here we go. I got DK on me. Mismatch. Tween over to Gillespie. Backdoor cut. Hey! Notice me. Hey! 14-6. Another missed shot. Gonzaga. They never stood a chance. Ball on the wing. Calls for the screen. Akpara gonna catch him. 3-ball. Green bean. 17-6. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you open a game here at home. Little fadeaway, no good. Never stood a chance. I'm running the break. 11, 1, and 1. 0 points in 3 minutes for Gonzaga. Ball. Backdoor. They're not ready. Ugh. Absolutely on a roll. Feeling it right now. Can I drop 20 in the first quarter? We'll just have to see. That's enough space. Hey! Come on! Akpara? What a big body! 21-8. Gonzaga's got to use another timeout. We're in their head. Rent-free 15, 1 and 1. And still the first quarter. Amen. That's enough space. Why are you backpedaling? Brrr. That's nothing but net. 18, 1 and 1. I get subbed out, sub back in. We're up 42-27. I'll be okay with a 15-point lead. Although I think if I stayed in, it might be more. That's another turnover for Gonzaga, though. Amari Evans running the break. Hey! He'll punch it home. 44-29, Gillespie. Bringing it up, screen from Steve. Gillespie back to Steve. You're jumping. I'm open. Brrr. 21, 1 and 1. 47-31. Big body Steve. Gonna pass it back out. Moment's too big. Amen. On the screen. Amen rolled. Beautiful roll. Got them jumping. Nice finish. 21, 1 and 2. I do pass the ball. I share. And we're going into halftime up 18. Like I said, it's been a minute since we've had a blowout. We really needed a blowout. It's looking like we're getting a blowout. And this could potentially be not only my best game of the season, but already probably my best shooting game of the season in terms of three-pointers. Can I add to it here? Guarding me a little too closely right now. I will take the screen. That works again. Akpara! Brrr! Beautiful work, my friend. Get me the space I need. We're cashing out. We're taking advantage. Ike, does he get a highlight? Nope, that's a miss. Amen. Locking him up. We got so much space. I can fly! Almost 30 here in the third quarter. That was almost a dirty finish on the alley-oop. We're up 23. No mercy. I mean, call me Cobra Kai. There's going to be an Evans. Swing it over to me. Why are you sagging? Step up! Brrr. It's slowly turning into like a lion's growl, and we don't want that. But Jacoby Gillespie running the floor. We are routing Gonzaga. Amen. Do I get another free three? No, I'll get a free dunk! Let's go! Let's go! We're flying, man. 33-1-2. The game is already over. I'm just trying to get highlights at this point. Tween action. You can't stop the pure touch. 35-1-2. Backdoor cut. Nope. Recovered. Bazamba. Ball. Running the floor. Swing it back. Why are you sagging? Let's go. 25 seconds. I got subbed out. Is that going to be it? They're not going to let me hit 40. Nope. 88-73 is your final score. 15-point win. The Vols back to their winning ways on a 3-game streak now. We win player of the game. 6 for 8 from 3. That's what I like to see. That's beautiful numbers. 31-2. Not the craziest all-around game I've had, but 38 points nonetheless. A win is a win. And we are like 5 games away. So probably 2 videos away from being in the March Madness tournament. Thank you guys so much for watching. The support has been awesome recently. I hope you guys still continue to watch even though March Madness is now over, because I got the tournament coming up soon. And if you're here for the North Texas Dynasty, I got those pumping out daily as well. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. Have a great day.